8 hidden habits that are stealing years from your life. Warning, you might be shortening your life right now without even knowing it. Did you know that small things you do every day could be cutting years off your life? Most people worry about big dangers like smoking or serious illness. But the truth is, tiny habits you don't even notice might be killing you slowly. And here's the scary part. The worst habit isn't what you'd expect. It's not about food, sleep, or exercise. It's something most people carry with them for decades, never realizing the damage it's doing. In this video, I'll reveal 8 hidden habits that are silently stealing your future. I won't just explain what they are. I'll show you exactly how they hurt your body, your relationships, and your happiness. Best of all, I'll give you simple ways to fix them starting today. If you've been doing all the right things but still don't feel your best, or if you want to protect your health as you get older, this might be the most important video you watch this year. Let's get started. When bottling up your feelings, you might not think your emotions could steal years from your life, but they can. When you hold in anger, push down sadness, or pretend you're fine when you're not, your body pays the price. Those trapped feelings create stress inside you. Over time, this hidden stress raises your blood pressure, causes inflammation, and weakens your immune system. And because the damage happens slowly, you won't notice until something breaks down. Many of us were taught that showing emotions is weak, especially men. Be strong, they told us. Suck it up. But science now proves that holding in feelings shortens your life just as much as smoking or bad sleep. It leads to stomach problems, tiredness, heart disease, and even memory issues. I remember Alan, an 81-year-old who lost his wife after 50 years together. He never cried, never talked about it. He just said he was managing. Within 6 months, he had terrible headaches, couldn't sleep, and developed stomach problems. It wasn't until his daughter encouraged him to join a small grief group that things changed. I didn't realize how much I was holding in until I heard myself say it out loud. He told me later, sometimes healing doesn't begin until the words finally come out. This isn't just about big grief. It's about daily life, being angry but staying quiet, feeling scared but pretending you're brave, carrying guilt or shame without letting it go. These things eat you from the inside. They keep your body on high alert, disturb your sleep, slow your digestion, and stop your body from healing itself. What can you do? Start by noticing your feelings. When something upsets you, don't push it down. Write it down or talk to someone you trust. You don't need therapy sessions every day. You just need space to be human. Even 10 minutes of honest reflection can release that inner pressure. Letting your feelings out doesn't make you weak. It makes you whole. And the more whole you are, the more years you'll likely enjoy, not just survive. 2. Neglecting close relationships. One of the strongest signs you'll live a long life isn't what you eat or how much you exercise. It's how connected you feel to people around you. Yet as we get older, it's easy to let relationships fade. Friends move away. Loved ones pass on. Family gets busy. Before you know it, you're spending most of your time alone. That quiet loneliness, whether you're physically alone or just feel unseen, can steal years from your life. Research shows that being chronically lonely is as bad for you as smoking. 15 cigarettes a day. It weakens your immune system, raises blood pressure, causes inflammation, and makes you more likely to get dementia or heart disease. What makes loneliness so dangerous is how invisible it can be. You don't have to live alone to feel lonely. You just need to feel disconnected from others. I knew a woman named Marie, 77, who had family nearby and neighbors who waved hello. But she told me, no one really knows what my days are like. I go to the store. I smile at people, but no one really talks to me. She didn't want to bother anyone, so she kept everything surface level. It wasn't until she joined a local volunteer group once a week that she realized how much she needed real connection. Her energy improved. She slept better. She started laughing again. And all it took was one place where she could be herself. Relationships don't need to be perfect to help you. Even one meaningful connection can improve your health and extend your life. It might be a friend, family member, neighbor, or someone you meet through a hobby. What matters is having someone who listens. Someone who cares if you're having a bad day. Someone who reminds you that you matter. If it's been a while since you've had a real conversation, not about weather, but about how you're truly doing, reach out, call someone, write a letter, join a small group. It might feel awkward at first, but it's never too late to rebuild your circle. The reward isn't just feeling better today. It's adding more tomorrows. Because connection isn't just nice to have. It's medicine for your body and soul. 3. Consistently staying up late. You've probably heard sleep is important. But did you know that staying up late night after night can quietly steal years from your life? We're not talking about occasionally staying up for a special event. We're talking about the pattern, that habit of pushing bedtime back to watch one more show, scroll a bit longer, or finish tasks that could wait until morning. When you constantly stay up late, you're not just cutting into sleep time. You're messing up your body's internal clock, the system that tells your body when to rest and repair. When that clock gets confused, everything starts to slip. Your immune system, metabolism, memory, and mood. Sleep isn't just rest. It's when your body fixes itself. Without enough deep, early night sleep, your body breaks down faster than it should. I once knew Clifford, 74, who joked that he'd sleep when he was dead. He stayed up past midnight, every night reading news or playing card games online. It seemed harmless, but over time his energy dropped. He caught colds more often. Eventually, he developed heart problems his doctor linked to poor sleep habits. I didn't think it mattered, he said, until it did. The damage isn't just physical. Bad sleep affects your thinking, focus, and emotional balance. You get irritable, forgetful, and slower to react. Life just feels harder. If you're used to late nights, you don't have to change everything at once. Start small. Try going to bed just 15 minutes earlier. Turn off screens an hour before bedtime. Use softer lighting in the evening. Remember, sleep isn't wasted time. It's one of your best tools for protecting your brain, heart, and lifespan. The earlier you sleep, the more time your body has to repair daily damage. It's not a luxury, it's essential. When you honor it, your body rewards you. 4. Skipping regular checkups. Many people reach a certain age and think, I've lived this long, I must be doing something right. While that's partly true, it can become a trap. Skipping doctor visits because you feel fine might seem reasonable, but it could silently cost you years. By the time you feel something wrong, it might already be serious. That's what makes this so dangerous. It's not the problem you notice. It's the silent one you don't. After 60, your body changes faster than you realize. Blood pressure rises more easily. Bones get thinner. Vision shifts. Some cancers develop without early warning signs. Many of these issues are easily managed when caught early but can become life-threatening if ignored. A simple 10-minute test could make the difference between an easy fix and a major crisis. Leonard, 76, hadn't seen a doctor in over a decade. I hate hospitals, he said. I'm not going unless something's broken. Then one day, he fainted while walking his dog. It turned out he had undiagnosed diabetes and dangerously low blood pressure. His condition was treatable, but the delay made recovery much harder. If I'd just gone in sooner, he told me, this wouldn't have scared my family half to death. Checkups aren't just about finding problems. They give you peace of mind. A quick blood test can reassure you. A basic heart scan might spot early risks. An eye exam could prevent a dangerous fall. These appointments aren't overreacting. They're acts of self-respect. They're also acts of love. When you take care of your health, you're caring for everyone who depends on you. Your spouse, children, friends. You're saying, I still care about my future. Don't wait until something feels wrong. Prevention is quiet, but so is danger. Make the appointment. Ask the questions. Get the tests. You don't need to go overboard. You just need to stay aware. Because with health, what you don't know really can hurt you. 5. Sitting too long. Every day, you might think sitting is harmless, but too much of it can slowly damage your health like a leaky faucet. You don't notice until the floor is ruined. Even if you exercise once a day, sitting for hours without breaks increases your risk of heart disease, diabetes, blood clots, and early death. The worst part? You often don't feel the damage until years later. Modern life revolves around sitting. We sit to eat, read, rest, watch TV, and wait. But our bodies weren't built for stillness. They were designed to move. When you stay in one position too long, your blood flow slows, your metabolism drops, and inflammation rises. This affects everything from your brain to your bones. Glenn, 79, was proud of his daily walk around the block. But outside of that, he spent most of his day in a recliner watching news, playing cards, or napping. Over time, his ankles began swelling, his blood sugar rose, and he felt more tired overall. His doctor told him, it's not just about the walk. It's about what your body's doing the other 23 hours of the day. The solution doesn't need to be dramatic. You don't have to run marathons or join a gym. Just stand up every hour, stretch your arms, walk around the house, Do a few heel raises at the sink. Even small movements can restart your circulation and protect your joints. Be mindful of places that keep you still. Your favorite chair is comfortable, but if it traps you for hours, it might be stealing your health. Make it a rule to take a few steps after every meal. During TV shows, stand during commercials. Set reminders on your phone. Staying active isn't about looking young, it's about living longer. The more you move, even in small ways, the longer and stronger your life becomes. Movement is a vote for staying in the game, and it's never too late to start. 6. Eating while distracted. For most of us, meals used to be events, times when we sat down, focused on our food, and maybe shared the moment with others. But these days, those boundaries have blurred. The TV stays on, phones come to the table. Meals become rushed or just background activity. When eating becomes automatic, problems begin. When you eat without paying attention, your body gets confused. You chew faster, swallow more air, and often eat more than you realize. You don't notice when you're full. You don't taste food properly. You lose touch with what your body actually needs. This mindless eating often leads to weight gain, blood sugar spikes, poor digestion, and long-term health issues. Not because the food is bad, but because how you're eating disconnects you from your body's signals. Teresa, 73, gained nearly 20 pounds over 2 years. She didn't eat junk food or snack constantly, but she had developed the habit of eating every meal in front of the TV. I don't even remember finishing most of my plates, she admitted. When she started turning off the TV and eating at the table again, everything changed. She ate slower, she felt full sooner, and she started losing weight without changing what she ate. Mindful eating doesn't have to be complicated. It just means slowing down and being present. Look at your food, smell it, chew it completely. Put your fork down between bites. Ask yourself halfway through if you're still hungry. These small pauses help your body do what it was designed to do. Tell you when you've had enough. When you give meals your full attention, it tells your brain, this matters, I matter. That simple shift can reduce stress, improve digestion, and make eating feel like nourishment instead of just fueling up. If meals have become something you rush through, reclaim them. Turn off distractions. Sit down even for just 10 minutes. Enjoy your food. You'll be amazed how quickly your body responds and how much better you feel throughout the day. 7. Living with constant noise. You might not think of noise as a health problem, but constant background sounds can slowly harm your body in surprising ways. Whether it's the TV running all day, traffic outside, or appliances humming, your brain and body notice every sound, even when you don't. Chronic noise keeps your nervous system slightly activated, like an engine that never fully turns off. Your heart rate stays elevated, your blood pressure rises, your sleep becomes lighter. Over time, this subtle tension builds up, leading to fatigue, anxiety, trouble focusing, and increased risk of heart problems. Because it feels normal, most people never realize how much better they could feel without it. Samuel, 78, kept his TV on from morning until night. Just for company, he said. He often felt tense, had headaches, and couldn't sleep through the night. His doctor found nothing specific. Then one day, during a power outage, he spent the evening in silence. It was the first time in years my head felt clear, he told me. After that, he started turning the TV off for a few hours each day. He began sleeping better. His blood pressure improved. He even started reading for pleasure again. Noise doesn't have to be loud to be harmful. It just has to be constant. When your ears and brain never get a break, your whole system wears down. That's why quiet periods are so important, not just during sleep but while awake. You need time without chatter, buzz, or background noise for your body to reset. Try this. Pick 1 hour a day when everything goes silent. No TV, no phone. Let the quiet fill the space. If possible, step outside and listen to natural sounds, birds, wind, your own breathing. These moments let your nervous system relax and tell your body it's safe to rest. You don't have to live in complete silence, but you do need regular stillness. Just like muscles need recovery after exercise, your brain needs recovery from sound. That quiet might help you hear what your body has been trying to tell you all along. 8. Always keeping lights on at night. It might seem harmless to keep a hallway light on, fall asleep with the TV glowing, or leave a lamp on all night. But these small habits can seriously harm your health. Your body has a natural rhythm, an internal clock that controls when you sleep, wake up, and heal. This rhythm depends on the cycle of light and dark. When you blur the line between night and day, your body suffers. Artificial light at night, especially blue light from screens or bright bulbs, confuses your brain. It tells your body it's still daytime, which stops melatonin production, weakens sleep, and disrupts hormones. Over time, this confusion can affect everything from metabolism to immune function and has been linked to higher risks of cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. Linda, she had trouble sleeping for over a decade. She thought it was just part of getting older. But after learning about light's effects on sleep, she made one simple change, turning off all artificial light. By 9 p.m. and switching her bedside lamp to a soft amber bulb. Within 2 weeks, she started falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. Her mood improved. Her digestion got better. I didn't know how tired I was until I finally rested, she said. Sleep quality isn't just about time in bed. It's about the signals your body receives beforehand. If your brain thinks it's daytime, it won't release the chemicals needed to wind down. If this pattern continues, for years the damage adds up, quietly stealing energy, mental clarity, and even years from your life. To protect yourself, start small. Dim your lights an hour before bed. Use warm, soft lighting. Avoid screens or use a blue light filter. Cover electronic displays. Make your bedroom as dark and quiet as possible. If you need a nightlight for safety, choose one that's red or amber instead of white or blue. Your body thrives on natural rhythms. When you honor those rhythms, you give yourself the best chance to heal, restore, and grow stronger with age. A good night's sleep isn't just restful, it's healing. Giving your body true darkness might be one of the most powerful gifts for a longer, healthier life. Final thoughts. Take a moment to think about which of these 8 habits might have crept into your life. Were you surprised by what ranked higher or lower than you expected? Most people focus on obvious things like staying up late or skipping checkups. But often it's the invisible patterns, bottled up emotions, or constant noise that do the most damage. The good news: none of these habits are permanent. Every single one can be changed. The moment you become aware of them, you start taking back control of your time, energy, and health. Which one will you work on this week? Maybe you'll reach out to someone you've lost touch with. Maybe you'll start turning off lights earlier. Or finally make that doctor's appointment you've been putting off. These changes don't need to be huge to make a difference. Small steps lead to big results when done consistently. You deserve a long life, but more than that, you deserve a good one. Clear-minded, connected, calm, and meaningful. These 8 habits may have been stealing from you without your permission, but now you see them, and that means you can stop them. Thank you for watching today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment sharing one thing you learned and how you plan to use it. Your thoughts matter to us. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us create more content to inform and inspire you. See you in the next video.